Hey all, I wanted to make a quick video letting you know that I just added some very cool records to needlemeetsvinyl.com. So I want to show you those very quickly. And the first one that's up on the website, just 5 minutes ago I just posted it. I know a lot of you have been asking when am I going to upload some Queen albums on the website. So here you go. Queen, A Day at the Races. I just listed this one. It is amazing. It sounds phenomenal. It's a dead quiet copy, and this album is just one of Queen's best. Obviously, it has Somebody to Love, Tie Your Mother Down. Tie Your Mother Down on this, by the way, is just so heavy, so rockin', really cool. So this is Queen, A Day at the Races, and it comes on, for those of you who care, on the Elektra Butterfly label. And I'll show you the record really quickly. I'm trying to go through these a little bit on the quick side. As you can see, nice and glossy, and it really does sound excellent. So if you're in the market for some Queen, here's your chance. So head on over, check it out. I gave it a little bit of a write-up so you can get some more information on that. So A Day at the Races by Queen. Next up, this amazing copy of Led Zeppelin's last studio album, In Through the Outdoor. This one has the original brown paper bag that came with it, but as you can see inside is the actual album. And this one is a pristine copy. And when I say pristine, I mean this is like as if this is pretty much how you would have bought it when it came out, the day it came out. This is an original pressing on the Swan Song label, and it sounds so great. I went through, I think, about 8 copies of this album to try to find the best sounding one, and this one won hands down. My fiance and I listened to this 2 times all the way through, and we were both just blown away by how great it sounds. So if you need some Led Zeppelin in your life, and you in fact need their last album, In Through the Outdoor, this might be the copy for you. So also check this one out on the website. All right. And so this is kind of cool. I actually sold the first copy I had of Asia by Steely Dan. I sold that on the website within the first week, which was really awesome. So I wanted to find another one as soon as I could, and I went through, I think, like 4 more copies that I picked up. Asia's pretty easy to find in record stores. I'm sure a lot of you know that. But finding one that is dead quiet and just sounds amazing all the way through is a little bit more of a challenge. But I was able to find this one, and this is on the ABC label, and this is again another original press, and it's in excellent shape. Very cool album. If you like Steely Dan, then this might be the one for you. So check out Asia by Steely Dan. Moving on. Okay, this one is one that it had me floored. This is Thelonious Monk, his album called It's Monk's Time. This was released in 1964 on the Columbia label, and this happens to be an original stereo pressing. And I picked this one up not too long ago, and I already had 3 other copies of this in my collection, but they are definitely all very noisy. This one I picked up for a pretty good price, but it was really dirty. So I took it home, kind of took a risk on it. I cleaned it with my cleaning machine, and it revealed itself to be an amazing recording. So this is just a classic jazz album. So if you are interested in picking up an original Thelonious Monk album, this is the one for you. So check it out on the website. Lots more written about this one on there. So yeah, this one's a very cool one. Okay, 2 more to go. I've been wanting to do this classic album for a long time, put it on the website. So I've been picking up, I have so many copies of this album. In fact, I gave a couple away that were just kind of, they sounded okay. I gave them to some people that I know have okay record players, but not like high-end systems. But anyway, I just went through a bunch of these to try to find the best sounding one, and I found it in this one. This copy is in amazing shape, and it sounds so good. Again, this is an original copy, and this is on the Warner Brothers label, as you can see. And when it comes to Rumors, they made so many, this album sold so well, as I'm sure a lot of you know, that they pressed so many records. It's kind of hard to find ones that sound amazing, just amazing copies. And sitting down and trying to listen to, you know, as many copies of this as I could, it was definitely a little bit of a task, but I'm so happy with the results because this is so good. It's so good. The low end and the drums are just, it's hard to believe. In fact, I think this might have the best drum sound I've ever heard on like a rock record. It's that good. So check this one out on the website, Rumors. This is a record that everyone should have in their collection. It's just an absolute classic. So worth checking out. Okay, and last but not least, this one is another one that blew my mind. So this is the Grateful Dead's album, Live Dead. This was released in 1969, and in my opinion, this is probably the best example of the Grateful Dead. There's a lot of people out there who, you know, they kind of give the Grateful Dead, they don't give them enough credit, in my opinion. They're amazing musicians. They wrote some amazing songs. Yes, they're a big acid band and stoner band and a jam band, but before all that, they are just great musicians, and this album demonstrates that in a great way. And this is a double album, and a lot of times when you go looking for this album in record stores, you'll be able to find it, but it's generally a reissue, or it's just in such terrible shape that it's not even worth listening to. And by the way, I have about 4 of those copies of, they were reissues and just in really bad shape. Well, I got super lucky, and I got this from one of my guys who owns a record shop around here. He called me and said that he got a really nice collection in, and he wanted me to come check it out. So I did. I picked up a bunch of stuff for myself, but I also picked this up specifically for the website because I know a lot of you have asked me about Grateful Dead albums. And this is just an amazing pressing. This is a double album, like I said, and I'll just show you one of the records. They're both in amazing shape. By the way, when I say amazing shape, it's unbelievable. It's nearly mint. Seriously, nearly mint. And I don't throw that around too often, but this is almost exactly as you would have got it on the day that it came out. I mean, it's unbelievable. I didn't even clean this one because it's so nice. Really nice. And the sound on this is so great. I don't know if you know the backstory. A lot of you know the backstory of this album, but it's the first live album that was ever recorded onto a 16-track tape machine, and the sound quality, it's just phenomenal, and it's such a listening experience that if you're a Grateful Dead fan, this is the one for you. So check this one out on the website, and yeah, Grateful Dead, Live Dead, released in 1969, and this is a very nice copy. So that's it for now. I just want to make this quick video showing you some of the latest records I've added to the website. So if any of these catches your eye, head on over there, check it out. And by the way, feel free, as always, you can, if you have any questions about any of these albums, ask in the comments below, or if you want to email me, you can email me at needlemeetsvinyl@gmail.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have, either on like these particular records or any other records on the website, or like shipping details or stuff like that. So please feel free to email. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. And also, if you have any special requests for records, for example, this Grateful Dead album and this Queen album, these were both records that people emailed me about and asked if I'm going to have them on the website. So I was able to find them, and I'd be happy to do that with any record that you happen to want to find as well for your collection. So send me an email. Love to hear from you. And last but not least, and by the way, I do realize that on all my videos I always say it's about to end, and I always add one more thing, and I'm going to do that right now. So the one more thing I want to add is, for those of you that have already bought records, I thank you so much, and I hope you're enjoying them. And if you are enjoying them, if you would please go to the website, needlemeetsvinyl.com, go to the record that you bought on there, the listing, and down below you'll see where you could write a review if you would like to. I would love to hear what you think about it. That would mean so much to me, and I know it would probably help a lot of other people who are looking for records on my website as well. Because to know that there are people out there who have bought them and enjoyed them, and so, trying to build a business, so feedback is always good. Anyway, that is truly it for now, and visit needlemeetsvinyl.com, and